Hello everyone. I want to talk a little bit today about javelin ball throws, one-arm ball throws, and give 3 guidelines to help us execute this exercise to the best of our ability as the season gets closer. So this is one of my most favorite javelin exercises. Personally, I attribute a big part of my success, particularly my improvement after college. So I was able to go 10 meters beyond what I threw in college, largely due to the training that I did with balls and how I learned to improve my upper body technique and my force transfer from the ground up. So I love these so much, but they have to be done right. That's why I want to make 3 guidelines very clear. So what am I talking about here? What part of the training? So this is our higher volume one-arm ball throws in the program where we are doing standing throws all the way up to a 3-step. So we're keeping it pretty low speed so that we can really focus on the force transfer from the ground to the upper body and simplify things. We also have days where we're throwing javelins, getting closer to our full approach distance at this point, but that's a conversation for another day. Today, these higher volume stand to 3-step one-arm weighted ball throws. So idea number 1, what this looks like, we're doing a higher volume of well-executed technical throws that are driven by an aggressive and crisp lower body with nice firm stacked posture using a relaxed and confident upper body with a whip-like motion. So what do I mean by whip-like? The arm is relaxed. The arm takes what the lower body gives it. The whip takes what the handle gives it. If I put extra tension in this whip, it doesn't crack, right? If I put extra tension in this whip during the motion, it might snap. The same with the arm. So we want to be relaxed, confident, poised, and whip-like with that upper body. So that's principle number 1. That is the mantra that you want to have when you're throwing balls. Again, crisp and aggressive lower body technique, stacked posture, and then confident and relaxed upper body. Number 2, the way that we improve, right? The way that we improve on our technical challenges is by programming our body with correct reps. There's the famous saying that you can wish in one hand and do something else in the bathroom in the other and see which one fills up first. It's kind of the same with javelin training. You can think in one hand and do correct high intent reps in the other and see which one gets you to a PR first. So technical reps, we had the other blog, the other conversation about money in the bank. Money in the bank reps leads through improvement. This is how we improve, right? Well executed reps. The third point, what we're trying to achieve if we're using weighted balls that are slightly heavier than the competition ball, relaxation under tension, right? Relaxation under tension in the face of violent forces. So we're doing swinging stand throws or 3-step throws. So there's some violent forces coming up from the ground. The more relaxed we can be in the face of that adversity, it kind of sounds like one of my favorite Finnish words, sisu, determination in the face of adversity. Relaxation in the face of these violent forces, that allows us to hit bigger positions. Bigger positions, more pressure, more power, farther throws off the run rate. So what we are trying to do with these throws is build our ability to relax under higher and higher forces, more and more violent reactions, so that when it comes time to run down the runway from your full approach and stick the block, your upper body stays poised and we don't contract, right? We don't get tight and then go to the arm. So balls done correctly are extremely beneficial. However, balls done incorrectly can not only hurt your technique, they can also lead to injury. There's a very interesting article or research paper that I'll try to link, done by Christoph Kipp and team, that looks at the force transfer during the ball throws. And through the shoulder, balls of different weights, heavy and light, the force transfer is largely the same. But as we go down the chain, elbow and wrist, the forces increase. So a lot of people would know that. If you're a baseball player, you might say, I can throw this ball really far or really hard. That's because we can do different things with our elbow and create forces in ways that we can't do with an 8.5-foot spear. So when we go to the arm, when we focus on speed or distance before learning to relax and really use that posture, those positions, that sequence, you can potentially do more harm than good really crushing the ball. So these 3 principles, to sum them up: well executed, driven by the lower body, relaxed and whip-like arm. We program our improvements with the reps, the low complexity ball throw reps. That's how we improve, is programming with good reps. So building habits, 1 throw at a time. And then more relaxation, right? More ability to relax with violent forces is going to be bigger power, farther throws in the end. Good luck, stay safe, work hard. It's going to be a great season.